Okay, two things that I want us to talk about in today's episode. We are going to be talking about what happened in the Senzo Meyiwa case today. And then there is this trending story. Um, the trending story is about this Sajan. She's called Sajan Rachel Shokwane. So she's a sergeant because she was, involved with, she had a position in the South African police service. And then she is accused of benefiting up to 10 million rand from funeral policy, accidental and life cover policies. Up to 10 million rand. So I want us to get a bit of a background into this allegation because that's one story that I need to follow the story. I seriously need to follow this story. There is a trend in South Africa, and look, I'm very upset that no one is speaking about it. No one is saying anything about this. And this makes me sad. Really, guys, it makes me sad. And I'm going to show you the hypocrisy here. Right now, there's a story of Chris Brown coming into the country, and the so-called gender-based violence activists are up there. Chris Brown must not come to South Africa. He has committed this type of crimes, blah, blah, blah. But look at this. They are saying it is at the interest of justice or in the interest of justice that should not happen. But this same gender-based violence activists are quiet when it comes to this woman who has been found to have taken people's life. They are quiet. They have never said anything about Nomia Love. Same allegation. They've never said anything about that woman who was arrested in Centurion. They've never said anything. They've never said anything about this woman who. They've never said anything about that woman who killed his boyfriend who was working in local Durban. Yeah, she appeared at local magistrate court for killing a local boyfriend who was in the VIP. They've never said anything about Kelly Khumalo. Nothing. But let there be a man who is a gay or who is found or who is accused by a woman to have violated her. They are the first. Guys, my problem with this is that we make it look like it is gender-based violence when a woman is disadvantaged. But it is not gender GPV when a man is disadvantaged. And that's my problem. The hypocrisy, the level of hypocrisy here. Where are these so-called activists? Where are these people who are fighting for women's rights? What do they say when people like this comes out of society? Nothing. You know what it does? It means that you agree with the behavior. As long as a woman is committing such heinous crime, you don't have a problem. You said nothing because you don't issue a statement. You don't. You know what I'm saying? It's simply put, you condone that behavior as long as that behavior is exhibited by a woman. You condone it. But let the same behavior be exhibited by a man. I'm telling you today, we would have been heard words such as, he's an animal. He doesn't deserve to live with us. That penalty. We would have heard things like that. How can a man take so many people's life? It would have been a big deal if it was a man who have done this. Guys, is it really about GPV or it's about hatred against a certain gender? Where are the GPV activists? Here is another one accused of something serious. Where are the GPV activists? Nowhere to be found. Why? Because a woman now is in a disadvantageous position. Is it a matter of justice or is it a matter of gender? But wait, it would have been nice for you to do this. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, now let's proceed. In the Senzo Meyiwa case, it has been said that Advocate Mgomezulu is not well. They are hoping that Monday he will come back and proceed with the case, right? But in the case of, so that was it. The judge then said that what will happen if he's ill? I think he was insinuating that there is a need for him to be replaced or for somebody to stand on his behalf if maybe he's sick for over a month. Again. Yeah, just yesterday, the judge was willing to postpone the case for the studies of Brigadier Geninda. Just yesterday, he was willing to give him a full month because it is important for him to get the studies. A full month. Oh, a day later, an advocate is sick. It's a waste of time. We can't be standing for one person over a month. I don't want to say anything, but do you see it for what it is? I see it for what it is. People get preferential treatment, and we must categorize that as justice. Advocate is sick. 2 days into it's the second day into his sickness. We're already talking about the replacement, blah, blah, blah. We were willing to wait for Geninda. If we were willing to wait for Geninda, why not wait for advocate today? So it matters who are you, but people can see it for what it is. So, the case in this woman who is alleged to have taken people's life, it will return to court on the 18th of October 2024 to apply bail. Let me read this. Hey, yeah. Hey guys, this is sinking in. I just wanna read something. Just give me a bit of time, obviously. Yeah, bit of time. Where is it now? Because I had this case here. Okay. Oh, right. There it is. It has been said that out of the alleged victims of the police woman believed to have pocketed 10 million following the murder of the people she had insured was found burnt in a shack, while another was found drowned in a dam. That this story was reported. This one is reported by Sunday. By Sowetan Live. The journalist there is Nandi Ntini. Nandi Ntini. The story was released on the 11th of October at about 1:28. Then they goes on to say, to name this. They say, according to Limpopo National Prosecuting Authority spokesperson Mashudu Malabi Zangi, allegations are that Sage and Rachel Riseta Shokane Kutumela fraudulently took out life and funeral insurance for the various individuals for destitute, disadvantaged backgrounds and disabled and mentally challenged since 2019. Do you see that it's maybe she thought nobody's gonna notice, because look at the type of people she's targeting. Maybe she thought nobody's gonna notice this. Listen to this one. They say she was arrested while on duty in Sonabawana police station on Thursday in full view of her colleagues. Kudumela appeared at Polokwane Magistrate Court to face 6 counts of murder, 6 counts of murder and 12 counts of fraud and defeating the ends of justice. 6. That means we are looking at about 6 people, right? I'm just interested in how she was caught. The incident began in 2019 when the insured person will be found dead and their bodies dumped in different areas. In one incident, a woman was burnt in her shack, and in another, a man was disabled. A man who was disabled was also discovered drowned in a dam. More arrests are expected. Look at how cruel these people are dying. The manner in which these people are dying. I'm gonna have to repeat this one. It says that the incident with plurality. The incidents began in 2019 when the insured persons will be found dead and their bodies dumped in different areas. In one incident, a woman was burnt in her shack, and in another, a man who was disabled was also discovered drowned in a dam. More arrests are expected. This is to say, she's not alone in all of these things. She did not pull out this alone. There are accomplices that are supposed to be arrested with her. Okay, kudos to that. Then they say, it is alleged that Seichen Kutumela fraudulently took out life and funeral insurance for the various victims and has since claimed 10 million rand as a sole beneficiary from various service providers, including ABSA, Standard Bank, Capitec, Holland, Asopol, Old Mutual, One Life, and Clientele. So how many insurers there? It's ABSA, Standard, number 1 ABSA, number 2 Standard Bank, number 3 Capitec Bank, number 4 Holland, number 5 Asopol, number 6 Old Mutual, number 7 One Life, number 8 Clientele. Same person. Aye. Yeah. Jehovah. But, out of all of these things, and I'm still going to tell you, there is this scam called activist. That thing is a real scam. Guys, justice is not a one-way street. If you are fighting for justice, you know that word justice, it means that you are fighting for equality. You are fighting for same treatment. You are simply saying people must be treated the same way. People must, you are simply saying that there must be, everybody deserves the same justice. People must be given justice equally. So the word justice is very broad. Justice is not when you are looking for or you are caring for only one person's interest in this whole thing. Like in the Senzo Meyiwa case, when we say justice is served, we are simply saying that when we take into consideration the accused versus the victim, the families, the public, everybody, we will come to the just and equitable decision, right? A decision that is just and equitable. I don't need to explain a decision that is just. Maybe equitable, but Just, I don't need to explain that. So when people are saying when you use the word justice, focus on the first few words, Just. Just. Forget the few letters. Just. What is just? Something just is prudent. Something just is straightforward. Something just is something equal. So if these organizations are really looking for justice for everybody, you should then say, irrespective of who commits the heinous crime, justice must be served. Be it a child, adult, male, female, good standing in society, high-ranking citizen. It does not matter when it comes to justice. Everybody must be treated equally. That is what you are saying when you say justice. But I'm perplexed when I see people who are supposedly looking for justice, or they are fighting for justice. I'm perplexed when people that they seem to defend the most are committing those heinous crimes. There are no way to comment. Where are all the women in change? What happened to about hashtag national, not in my name? All these organizations. There we have about Nomiandlov, quite about Kelly Kumalo, who's been accused of things. You know what I'm saying? Accused of being a mastermind in the Senzo Meyiwa case. Where are these women? All these organizations, quiet. They said not even a single word. Is it justice when it's only convenient? Then that's not justice. That's a propaganda. Because you can only comment when it is a female. And that's my problem, that now that we see a rise of females who are taking lives of other people. And it's funny that it's these females that are working. You know what I'm saying? If not working, maybe they are staying, like the one who was arrested in Centurion. You can tell that this person is living somewhere in Centurion. Like, majority of them, the other lady was working in court in the Pietermaritzburg High Court. You find that it's people who are working that are committing this heinous crime. The funny part is there's a serious trend of women in this type of local crime. But despite the trend, there's no word that has ever been said by all these so-called women organizations that defends women. There's no word. Does it? To a person who's using a mind there, you know what it does? It encourages women to continue on this trajectory, to continue committing this type of crimes, because there's not going to be, okay. When a man has done this, there's a push, mobilizing people, going to court, no bail. But when a woman has done the same thing, there's no mobilization of people. There's no agitation. You do nothing. You just say, man, okay, we'll see. Do you see what it does? It says there is a reward when a woman is doing evil. But when a man is doing that, we must mobilize people against that man. I'm telling you, if this was a man, I'm telling you, we would have had words such as, this man doesn't deserve to live in a community. He's an animal. When, I've picked up another trend. We'll talk about it on a certain day. I was listening to a certain video day before yesterday, if not yesterday. This lady talks about her absent mother and a mother that was a bit abusive to her. When it is her mother, she says, my mother was still young. That's why maybe she didn't know how to parent me. My mother was good. And I'm like, wow. And then the same father who was almost the same age with her mother, no excuse whatsoever. He's evil. Why did he leave me? He's evil. But the mother also left you. The tone changes. We create excuses when it is our mothers. But we don't create excuses when it is a man. A man, there's no excuse. You left me, you're cruel. There's no excuse for that. But I'm listening to a lot of people. Like, I can show you videos of the videos that I've been listening, and it dawned to me that, man, there's a trend here. A man does the same thing with same thing, abandon a child. And a woman also does the same thing. The other one that I was listening to, that same mother had abused the very same daughter. But because it's a mother, no, maybe my mom did this because of this. But when you're listening to the same person describing the same thing that a man has done, no, it's cruel. And I'm like, what type of society are we building? Are we not looking at people, or why are we not going to look at people and say, listen, we're going to treat you the same way we have treated the other person because we are looking for just. When you say just, it means that when you come to me, I don't look at your gender. I don't look at your age. Okay, I can consider your age, but if you're a minor, yes. But I'm just saying in terms of gender, I don't care about your gender. I should deal with you the way I dealt with the person on the left. Or on the right. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And it's something that I advocate, that let's treat people equally. That's why I don't care whether you're a woman or a man. I don't care about that. You know what I care about? If I want something to be done, I want that thing to be done. I don't care the gender. Show me that you can give me what I want. If you can give me what I want, I'm done. No gender involved, nothing. Just give me what I want. But right now we are creating an imbalanced society. And this thing, it runs deep. And it needs somebody to address it. And I'll show you this. You hear ladies saying, a man must lobola me, a man must marry me. Okay, I'm like, okay, I understand that. We also want the same jobs that a man is getting. But not long ago, I was listening to a female saying that, I don't want a man who's not working. And I'm like, this one dumped the boyfriend because the boyfriend was not working. And I'm like, wow. Now that you've got a job, when you were unemployed, it was okay for him to support you. He loses a job. You are now working. Now it is a serious thing for you to support him. And I'm like, no. He must find a job. How can a female provide? But you said 50-50. What a man is doing, you also want to do. Why must it be a big deal for you to support a family? Because you just said 50-50. And I'm like, we are creating, we are not talking enough about this, but we are creating a nation that is imbalanced. We are creating imbalance in society where we make it okay for women to earn money and consume it in whatever they want. But the other day I was listening to another woman who was saying that a man's money is our money. My money is my money is my money. You shouldn't even check on my payslip. I'm like, what type of a family is this? Where in our home, you are working, I don't even know how much you are earning, and you must know every cent I earn. What type of imbalance is that one? Guys, we must be careful not to create a disaster. And when we're supposed to live in our own creation, then it backfires, and we're no longer able to live in this whole thing, because this society is messed up, guys. It's messed up. We are creating a thing where if a woman pays lobola for a man, must be a big deal. How would you do that? But when a man does this for a female, it's okay, yeah, it's the right thing. And I'm like, but at the same time, you are preaching 50-50 in the very same sentence. What is 50-50, God? What are we saying when we say what a man can do, I can do it too? Now you are afforded a chance to do that which a man is doing. Now that is done by you, we must, may I pay for my bills? It's a big deal. Prior to you getting that job, who was paying for your bill? A man. But, do you see what I'm trying to say, Guti? We are busy creating an imbalanced society, and we're not going to be able to live with this. For me, I'm saying, the day we realize that we need to respect people equally, and treat people equally. Because to me, equality means that if I'm not working and my wife is working, she must take care of me without complaining. Because it's equality. You want a job, now you've got a job, now you've got to support your family. That's what I'm working for as a man too. Why must it be a big deal when Minnie Dlamini is paying spousal support to Quinton Johnson? Why must it? I was listening to people say, yeah, as a man, now like women saying, but as a man you must have a dignity. I'm like, oh, now we're supposed to remember the dignity of a man in this thing. You must be broke while your woman can afford you, even if the law allows that, because as a man you must have your dignity. And guys, what do we understand about equality in like really, guys? What do we understand about equality? I've got a problem. I'm not a proponent of people being abused, but I'm also not a proponent of hypocrisy. And I want to state this clear. I'm also not a proponent of being of hypocrisy, where we only speak when it is a certain gender, but we don't address it when it is a different gender. Watch the space and tell me if ever these organizations that will ever comment on this matter. Please tag me on Twitter at bongane_masuku5. Tag me if they will ever comment on these issues. Please tag me. I'm interested. I've been waiting for them to comment on the issue of Kelly Khumalo. Till today, they've never done that. And I'm not sure why they are afraid. It's not an issue of justice too. Now that a woman is implicated, none of them are coming to say anything, because it is now a woman who is implicated. Guys, we are creating a bad society. We are setting bad boundaries. We are setting wrong precedent. We are teaching our children wrong thing. I am of the view that whether female or male, if they have to be brought before justice, the same enthusiasm must be applied equally. You know what I'm saying?